Welcome back to Mighty Ride Junkies with the final video of Universal Studios Hollywood. This video will be covering the top 5 rides to ever exist within the park. Now, I got my numbers a little differently this time around compared to my previous top 5 video. While I did have access to surveys, I didn't have nearly enough to come up with solid numbers. So I also included average wait times mixed with how many people could ride an attraction within an hour. This was so slower rides wouldn't lose value and rides with higher capacities such as Despicable Me wouldn't have more of an advantage. So after I took all those numbers and statistics and averaged them out, the final results actually surprised the heck out of me. So I'm very excited to see what you will think of this list. I wasn't expecting certain rides to score so low and others to score so high. The two biggest surprises I had was the number 3 ride on this list scoring so high, and the fact that Jurassic Park the ride didn't even make the list. However, keep in mind that may change with Jurassic Park being rethemed in Jurassic World. Those numbers have been phenomenal, but it's still considered a new ride, so I'd really rather wait for that to die down and have a more average wait time throughout certain days of the week before I start calculating where it fits on this list. Eventually, at some point, I'm sure I will do an updated list when other lands and other attractions open. So without further ado, here are the top 5 rides ever at Universal Studios Hollywood. And the number one attraction is the Studio Tour, which of course it is. You go to Universal Studios Hollywood to feel like you're in the movies. What other attraction takes you on massive movie sets while you get close-up encounters with King Kong and the Fast and the Furious crew? So what did you guys think of this list? Let me know in the comments down below, or you know what, just leave a comment of your thought of this entire series of Universal Studios Hollywood. Any questions, requests, or things that you want to see in the future, let me know. You can ask me a question about this season, about the previous season, about future seasons, or just ask me any kind of question in general, and I'll try my best to answer it. So before I wrap up this season, I have to obviously give you some sort of hint of the next park we're going to cover. Unfortunately for Universal Studios Hollywood, it took me a longer time than it should have to complete this season, only because my job in the real world was taking up a lot of my time. Because of that huge time lapse, I had multiple parks that I had already given the green light to cover and obtain the information I needed to do these videos. So I narrowed it down to 3 parks. Unfortunately, I don't know which one to cover next out of those 3 parks. I eventually will cover them, but right now I need to figure out what's the next one I'm going to do. So I'm going to get you guys involved with a simple, I guess, choice/riddle. We're wrapping up the summer. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys did more of. Did you go to the lake more? Did you go to the beach more? Or did you hang out in the pool more? Let me know down in the comments down below. Simply just put a comment, pool, or beach, or lake, of where you invested most of your time during the summertime, because that is going to determine which park I cover next. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, take care and be safe.